on the stove again. The blue light from the street is my only friend. I'm memorizing shadows on the hardwood floor, tracing the space where you don't walk anymore. I saw you yesterday, just a face in the crowd. You looked at me but didn't speak out loud. How strange it is to know the way you take your tea, but feel like a ghost when you look through me. And there's an empty chair at 3 a.m. where the might have beens begin. I'm breathing in the quiet, I'm learning how to stay, while the memory of us slowly drifts away. It's a somber kind of serene, a melancholy grace, to love the ghost that's sitting in your place. I haven't moved the book you left by the bed, with all the marked pages of things we never said. I used to know the rhythm of your sleeping breath. Now I'm just an expert in this quiet theft. You're a stranger now, with a familiar name, and even the air in this kitchen feels different, feels tame. I'm not angry at the silence, I'm just letting it be the version of you that's still staying with me. And there's an empty chair at 3 a.m. where the might have beens begin. I'm breathing in the quiet, I'm learning how to stay, while the memory of us slowly drifts away. It's a somber kind of serene, a melancholy grace, to love the ghost that's sitting in your place. 3 a.m. The chair is still empty, and finally it's okay. The hallway light is flickering, a low and steady blue. Everything in this apartment still belongs to you. I saw you at the corner store, you looked right through my skin. A stranger with a history of where my life has been. You used to know my coffee order, now you don't know my name. It's funny how the scenery stays exactly the same. I'm memorizing shadows where your shadow used to stay, learning how to love the parts of you that went away. And oh, it's heavy, the silence you left behind, a hollow kind of melody that that's playing in my mind. I'm breathing in the nothingness. I'm finding my own air in the echo of the hallway and the ghost of your old chair. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a somber, soft release. I'm finally finding out that letting go is made of peace. I found a Polaroid of us beneath the kitchen rug, a frozen moment captured in a long forgotten hug. Your eyes are bright and silver, but the edges started fraying like all the silent promises we never got to say. I'm walking through the memories like a museum in the dark, searching for the ember, but I can't find the spark. Your story I've stopped reading, but I haven't closed the book. I'm just learning how to live without that forever kind of look. And oh, it's heavy, the silence you left behind, a hollow kind of melody that's playing in my mind. I'm breathing in the nothingness. I'm finding my own air in the echo of the hallway and the ghost of your old chair. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a somber, soft release. I'm finally finding out that letting go is made of peace. I'm not waiting for the fall to rain. I'm just listening to the quiet. And for the first time, I don't mind it. To settling on the side you used to keep. The silence here is heavy and the shadows run too deep. I saw you at the station, just a stranger in a coat, with 1,000 different stories that we never got to wrote. You looked right through my simmer like a window in the rain, a masterpiece of memory, a portrait of the pain. How strange to know your heartbeat and the way you take your tea, but feel like a ghost when you're standing next to me. And now I'm living in the echoes in an ancient room, chasing all the flowers that we never got to bloom. It's a quiet kind of somber, it's a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go feels a little cold, a different kind of story than the one that we were told. I've started checking the doorway for a key I know you kept. I've made the bed with linens where a different version slept. You're a song I used to whistle, you're a book I put away. I'm finding beauty in the parts of you that didn't stay. It's not a bitter ending, just a soft and slow release. I'm trading in the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And now I'm living in the echoes, in an unshed room, chasing all the flowers that we never got to bloom. It's a quiet kind of summer, it's a serene kind of blue, accepting that only I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go. Why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The room isn't unshed, I'm finally sharing it with myself. The linens are flat on the left-hand side, a landscape of cotton where I used to hide. I saw you today in the light of the street, a stranger with eyes that I used to meet. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a portrait of silence, a masterpiece of pain. How strange to remember the way that you breathe, but feel like a ghost when it's time for you to leave. And it's half a bed and a whole lot of cold, a different story than the one we were told. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, except in a hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The coffee is bitter, I only made one. The battle for us is already won. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the door. I don't expect forever from you anymore. You're a song I don't whistle, a book on a shelf. I'm learning to share this house with myself. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And it's half a bed and a whole lot of cold, a different story than the one we were told. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting a hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely just mine again. The screen is dark, but the ghost of you stays bright. A digital shadow in the middle of the night. I saw you today in the light of the street, a stranger with eyes that I used to meet. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a portrait of silence, a masterpiece of pain. How strange to remember the way that you breathe, but feel like a ghost when it's time for you to leave. And there's your name in my block list, hidden and deep, a secret of silicone I've promised to keep. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, protecting the pieces that are still stuck on you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. Notifications died. I've buried the forever that we both of us lied. I stopped checking windows for keys in the door. I don't expect home from your voice anymore. Your song I don't whistle, a book on the shelf. I'm learning to share this room with myself. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And there's your name in my block list, hidden and deep, a secret of silicone I've promised to keep. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, protecting the pieces that are still stuck on you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go. Underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky, I won't unblock the memory. I'm just finally free. Ooh. just a settling on the left side of the room, where a version of us used to peacefully bloom. I saw you today, just a face in the crowd, a stranger with eyes that were screaming out loud. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a masterpiece of memory, a portrait of pain. How strange to remember the way that you breathe, but feel like a ghost when it's time for you to leave. And now I'm shadow dancing alone tonight, chasing the edges of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The coffee is bitter, I only made one. The battle for us is already won. I stopped checking shadows for keys in a door. I don't expect forever from you anymore. Your song I don't whistle, a book on the shelf. I'm learning to share this house with myself. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And now I'm shadow dancing alone tonight, chasing the edges of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The dance isn't over, it just changed. A dance isn't over, it just changed. The dust is settling on the left side of the room, where a version of us used to peacefully bloom. I saw you today, just a face in the crowd, a stranger with eyes that were screaming out loud. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a masterpiece of memory, a portrait of pain. How strange to remember the way that you breathe, but feel like a ghost when it's time for you to leave. And now I'm tracing the space between my fingers tonight, searching for the warmth of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow where I once held you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why, underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. Coffee is bitter, I only made one. The battle for us is already won. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the door. I don't expect forever from you anymore. You're a song I don't listen, a book on a shelf. I'm learning to share this house with myself. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm tracing the space between my fingers tonight, searching for the warmth of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow held you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why, underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. My hand is empty, but my heart is finally full of a quiet. The tea has gone cold on the edge of the sink, giving me far too much silence to think. I saw you today by the old harbor wall. You looked through my ghost like I wasn't there at all. How strange to remember the scent of your coat, would feel like a footnote in a letter you wrote. The almost and maybes are gathered like dust in the hollowed out remains of a fragile trust. And I'm still holding unfinished conversations in my head, sorting through the weight of everything we never said. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why, underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. stop checking shadows for keys in the lock. I'm learning to live with the tick of the clock. You're a book I've stopped reading, a song I don't play. I'm finding the beauty in the parts that didn't stay. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm still holding unfinished conversations in my head, sorting through the weight of everything we never said. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the slowness, I'm letting go of white underneath the ceiling of the low and lonely sky. Ooh, the sentence is over. I'm finally at the period. The attic light is flickering in shades of gray. I found a box of things I meant to throw away. Your smile is glossy, trapped behind a plastic lens. Back when forever wasn't something that just ends. I saw you at the station, looking through the glass, a stranger with a face that I once used to grasp. How strange to know the rhythm of the way you sleep, but have no secrets left that I'm allowed to keep. And there's dust on the Polaroids tonight, fading in the reach of the morning light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The coffee's getting colder in a single cup. I stopped the habit of just waiting for you to show up. I've cleared the hallway of the coat you used to wear. I'm learning how to find some comfort in the empty air. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I'd finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release, trading in the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And there's dust on the Polaroids tonight, fading in the reach of the morning light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, the view is finally clear. The edges are yellow. The edges are yellow. The edges are yellow. Oh, the edges are yellow. The kettle's screaming, but the house is still. I'm leaning hard against the windowsill. I saw you today in the light of the street, a stranger with eyes that I used to meet. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a masterpiece of memory, a portrait of pain. I'm still setting out to places at the table, waiting for a story that I know is just a fable. And ooh, it's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why. Underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky, the chair is empty, but the heart is finally full of the soft nostalgic ache in the ocean's steady pull. Coffee's getting colder in the second cup. I've stopped the habit of just waiting for you to show up. I've cleared the hallway of the coat you used to wear. I'm learning how to find some comfort in the empty air. You're a song that don't whistle, the book I finally closed. A different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release, trading in the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And oh, it's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why. Underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky, the chair is empty, but the heart is finally full of the soft nostalgic ache in the ocean's steady pull. I'm only setting one plate now, and for the first time I'm not hungry for the taste. shades of teal. I'm grasping for anything that still feels real. I found your scarf beneath the cushions of the chair. The ghost of your jasmine is still hanging in the air. I saw you at the station, looking through the glass, a stranger with a face that I once used to grasp. How strange to know the rhythm of the way you sleep, but have no secrets left that I'm allowed to keep. And there are traces of your perfume in the hall, writing stories on the silence of the wall. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of I underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. Coffee's getting colder in a single cup. I've stopped the habit of just waiting for you to show up. I've cleared the drawer of the sweaters you used to wear. I'm learning how to find some comfort in the empty air. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release, trading in the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And there are traces of your perfume in the hole, writing stories on the silence of the wall. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. Scent is fading, and for the first time I'm not trying to catch it. The window fog is tracing lines where I used to see your face. Now it's just a hollow blur in this cold and quiet space. I saw you at the corner store, you didn't even turn. A stranger with the matches to a bridge I had to burn. How strange to know your coffee order and the way you dream, but feel like a ghost caught in a different living scheme. The almost and the maybes have all settled into dust in the quiet, empty wreckage of a long forgotten trust. And I'm learning to breathe without you tonight, finding my own rhythm in the fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that the me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. I found a single sweater that you left behind the door. It doesn't smell like jasmine, more like glass anymore. I've stopped checking the driveway when the headlights pass the house. I'm learning how to live inside the quiet of a mess. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I finally close, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release, trading in the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm learning to grieve without you tonight, finding my own rhythm in that fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting that after me I was is gone along with you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The air is finally clear and I'm still standing. The kettle's cooling on the stove again. The blue light from the street is my only friend. I'm memorizing shadows on the hardwood floor, tracing the space where you don't walk anymore. I saw you yesterday, just a face in the crowd. You looked at me but didn't speak out loud. How strange it is to know the way you take your tea, but feel like a ghost when you look through me. And I'm learning the sound of an empty house tonight, finding a rhythm in the fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. I haven't moved the book you left by the bed, with all the marked pages of things we never said. I used to know the rhythm of your sleeping breath. Now I'm just an expert in this quiet theft. You're a stranger now with a familiar name, and even the air in this kitchen feels different, feels tame. I'm not angry at the silence, I'm just letting it be. A version of you that's still staying with me. And I'm learning the sound of an empty house tonight, finding a rhythm in the fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a lonely This isn't empty, it's just quiet, and finally that's the hallway floorboards have a rhythm I used to know. A heavy step, a certain drag, a pattern in the glow. I heard a sound downstairs tonight, and for a second I forgot that you're 1,000 miles away, or maybe you are not. I saw you in the city park, just a shadow in the rain, a stranger with a familiar code, a memory of pain. How strange to know the secret way you hide your heavy heart, but feel like a complete unknown now that we're apart. And I'm hearing footsteps that aren't yours tonight, finding a new tempo in the fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blame, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a lonely sky. Stop the habit of the door, of looking at the lock. I'm learning how to live with just the ticking for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm hearing footsteps that aren't yours tonight, finding a new tempo in the fading till it's a quiet kind of song, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a lonely sky, the floor is quiet now, and for the first time the silence is enough. The floor is quiet now. The floor is quiet now. The floor is quiet now. The floor is quiet. The whole is quiet now. The steam is rising in a ghost white swirl in a kitchen that used to be our whole world. I saw you today by the glass of the cafe, a stranger with eyes that had nothing to say. You walked right past with a phone to your ear, while I'm still stuck in the ghost of a year. How strange to remember the way that you laugh, but only possess the jagged left half. And I'm still remembering your coffee ordered by heart, the bitter and the sweet. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. Two creams on a sugar, a specific kind of beam, the most intimate detail that I've ever seen. Now it's just data in a brain that won't reset, a useless collection of things to forget. I've stopped the habit of making enough for two. I'm learning to wake up without seeking you. You're the song I don't whistle, a book I finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. Today, and for the first time I didn't mind the I made it work today, and for the first time I didn't mind the The dust is hanging frozen in the light, like tiny ghosts that haven't taken flight. I saw you today by the old harbor wall. You looked through my ghost like I wasn't there at all. The hands on the wall seemed to hesitate too. Caught in the second I lost hold of you. How strange to remember the way that you sleep, but have no more secrets that I'm allowed to keep. And I'm just watching the clock stutter tonight, tracing the edges of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The second hand catches on the number 4 like it's afraid of what's behind the door. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the lock. I'm learning to live with the skip and the clock. You're a song, I don't whistle a book. I finally closed a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release, trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm just watching the clock stutter tonight, tracing the edges of your fading light. That's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The time is finally mine. I saw you today in the light of the street, a stranger with eyes that I used to meet. You looked right through me like glass in the rain, a masterpiece of memory, a portrait of pain. How strange to remember the way that you breathe, but feel like a ghost when it's time for you to leave. I'm wearing the sweater that you said you loved, a relic of versions we both grew out of. And it hurts to be known and forgotten so fast, to be the only one who didn't want it to last. You were the only one who knew the real me. Now I'm just an echo of who I used to be. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. The coffee is bitter, I only made one. The battle for us is already won. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the door. I don't expect forever from you anymore. You're a song I don't whistle, a book on the shelf. I'm learning to share this room with myself. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And it hurts to be known and forgotten so fast, quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. I'm the only one left who knows who I am, and that's enough. The sheets of flight we used to lay, the morning light is a shade of gray. I saw you today by the old harbor wall. You looked right through me like I wasn't there at all. How strange to remember the rhythm of your chest, the way you'd exhale when you needed to rest. But now you're a stranger with a familiar face, and I'm just a ghost in our favorite place. And ooh, I'm missing the way you breathe tonight, tracing the edges of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. I found your old lighter in the drawer by the bed, a spark for a fire that we already fed. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the lock. I'm learning to live with the tick of the clock. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And oh, I'm missing the way you breathe tonight, tracing the edges of a fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. I'm finding my own breath now, and finally it's enough. And oh, I'm missing the way you breathe tonight, tracing the edges of your fading light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The sheets of flight where you used to lay, The edges are yellowed and curled at the ends. A box full of moments with someone who used to be friends. I saw you today by the old harbor wall. You looked right through me like I wasn't there at all. How strange to remember the scent of your skin, but feel like a house that you wanna let back in. I'm tracing the shadows of who we became, a stranger who happens to carry your name. And I'm holding Polaroids of better days tonight, fading in the reach of the morning light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The coffee is bitter, I only made one. The battle for us is already won. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the lock. I'm learning to live with the tick of the clock. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soul release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm holding Polaroids of better days tonight, fading in the reach of the morning light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the hollow space where I once had you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The picture is fading and finally I can see the light. The ink is dry on the letters I'll never send, telling the story of how we reached the end. I saw you today by the old harbor wall. You looked right through me like I wasn't there at all. How strange to remember the legs now are feeling thin and weak. I'm crossing out the promises and the plans we made, watching the colors of our common history fade. And I'm rewriting our history tonight, taking the gold out of the fading teal light. It's a quiet kind of somber, a serene kind of blue, accepting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why, underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. I'm changing the ending, where we both stay the same. I'm learning to live without the weight of your name. I've stopped checking shadows for keys in the lock. I'm moving to the rhythm of a different kind of clock. You're a song I don't whistle, a book I finally closed, a different kind of beauty than the one that I proposed. It's not a sharp ending, just a soft, slow release. I'm trading the longing for a quiet kind of peace. And I'm rewriting our history tonight, taking the gold out of the fading tail light. It's a quiet kind of saga, a serene kind of blue, exacting the version of me that didn't have you. I'm breathing in the stillness, I'm letting go of why, underneath the ceiling of a low and lonely sky. The page is blank now, and for the first time I'm ready to write.